Hey everybody, it's Jim with Starforge Sabers. I just wanted to come and give you guys a heads up on what's going on in the shop the next couple of days. We have a huge announcement. This one is a huge announcement as far as what we're offering in the shop now. It's been a busy couple of months, and I kind of wanted to give you guys a rundown of what's going on. So, first of all, we've changed the look at the outline of the website, which is big. We're doing the Ronin saber thing now, which is two sabers in a set. Each saber is going to come with a specific blade length, katana length of 36 inches, jute length of 18 to 24 inches. Haven't figured out which one we're going to go with yet. Most likely 24 inches. That's one. That's the first thing. The second thing is this. We have officially started working with custom fonts from Reavers Arsenal. Now, I had Reavers Arsenal commission a font for me for one of our sabers, the Light of the Moon saber, which is obviously it's a Sailor Moon based looking saber. So Reavers Arsenal is doing a custom font for that, but we're also going to be getting a few other custom fonts for them as well. Now, these are going to be available on all of our Neopixel sabers going forward. We have the Light of the Moon's Sailor Moon font. We have the um, Darth Revan. Obviously, for dual wielding, we're getting both Darth Revan fonts from them. We're getting the Master Plo font because Plo Koon is personally my favorite lightsaber wielding specialist. He was awesome. And we're getting the a couple avatar fonts, but we're going to go over that a little bit. So, a lot of people have been kind of excited and want to get to know what the Reavers are, what our new sabers are selection is going to look like. Well, uh, got some cool stuff coming from that, which is really great. So I'm going to grab two of the sabers right now and show you guys exactly what we're going to be doing with that. As you guys can see, we've kind of organized a little bit here since we last chatted, and I've kind of dropped about 60 pounds since we last talked, which is amazing. I love it. I'm feeling great about myself. It's been a busy couple months since I last did a full live with Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So, I mean, it's been a busy few months. So let me go grab these two sabers. I will be back in a flash. Okay, here we go. So, the first set of sabers that we've got coming out for the uh, for this, actually uh, not a good guys set of sabers. If you guys have noticed, a lot of our stuff is based either on history or on my favorite anime. And yeah, this one's based on my favorite anime, and it's not a heroes set. It's not going to be the hero in the anime. It's surprising because normally I like to do the hero first. No, this one is based on the villain. So we have two different sabers here. Okay, Korriban Conqueror, Dathomirian Assassin. Together, okay, these two are going to be one combination. As you can see, one is a few inches taller than the other. One has got a little bit more ballast in the back. Okay, shorter. One's got a little lighter in the back, so this one's obviously going to be the 26 inches, 24 inches, 36 inches. Together, these are the Shishio. Okay, now, okay, sorry about that. There we go. Sorry about that. These are going to be the Shishio. Okay, they're dark, they're destructive. These are going to be one set. I've got other sets coming, but I just wanted to get the first set announced. Now, a lot of people are asking why do these two as a single set because they are cool, they're awesome, and they both complement each other. That's what the set parts are for. Set sabers, sabers in the set complement each other. So Mr. Shishio, or the Shishio set complements each other, which is exactly why they are the first set. This will be up on the site. Haven't decided on the pricing, but I wanted to give you guys a heads up on what we're going to be offering for that. The next big thing is we are going to be offering more than just sets of sabers. Okay, we are working very hard to find different items to offer you guys, and just a set of sabers isn't going to be enough. We've got 8 sets that I want to put up on the website. So 8 sets of sabers that we're going to end up putting up on the website. One of the sets is going to be Mr. the Shishio. The other ones are going to be, and this is the important part, one is going to be named the Batosai. One is the Sojiro. One is the Saito, the Usui, the Sagara. Who else was there? Shishio, Usui, Batosai, Saito, Sojiro, the Sagara. For the life of me, I can't remember what the last one is, but it's going to be good. Now, some of you might, and the Aoshi. The Aoshi is the last one. So, these are all going to be slightly different. So, for example, and I know this will interest a few of you, the Batosai saber is going to have the ability to do what's known as Batojutsu. Now, this wouldn't make any sense to anyone other than someone who studied martial arts or what that means. Batojutsu is drawing from a sheath. Now, we'd have to have a sheath for that, right? Well, we're going to. And you'll never guess what the sheath is going to be made out of. It's going to be made out of handles. Yep, we are making a sheath out of handles. We are going to take inspiration from one of everyone's favorite ideas. We're going to use the grip pieces from LGT, and we're going to make a sheath out of some of the grip pieces for the next saber. Now, you can't tell me that's not awesome. That is by far one of the coolest thing ever. That's the Batosai. So the Batosai is not going to be a set. The Batosai is going to be a handle, sheath, and a saber, which is awesome. And then the Aoshi is going to be 2 sabers with short blades. The Sagara is going to be a longer saber, a saber with a much longer handle and a longer blade. I mean, we've got so many cool stuff, so many cool things coming up. So at the end of the day, we're really looking at some really cool stuff, but we just wanted to announce that now. Hopefully by the end of the second or third week of December, we can add a lot of new sabers to the Ronin collection. We're hopefully going to have more than just the Shishio. As of right now, the Shishio is going to be the only real addition we're going to be making to the Ronin collection, other than 1 or 2 smaller pieces, just because we don't have the pieces coming in yet. The Ronin collection was put together kind of off the top of my head a couple of days ago, like maybe a week ago. So I had to put an order in to get all the sabers necessary to make the pieces for it. So that order's been put in. We've got those coming. But for right now, we've got a ton of awesome deals. We've got the holiday special that started last Thursday. For those of you who didn't see the poster last Thursday, I apologize. I forgot to throw it on. So I did the post without including the photograph poster for it. And I was wandering around my Facebook page today going, I wonder why we haven't seen anybody order for the holiday stuff. Well, that would be why we haven't seen anybody order for the holiday stuff. So we've got some pretty cool stuff coming. We've got, like I said, we've got Reavers Arsenal. We're doing a bunch of fonts with them. They're going to be doing some stuff tonight, which is awesome. Anybody who isn't, who's interested in fonts to add on to Xenopixel or other blades, head on over to Reavers Arsenal. They've got some really cool stuff. They've got World of Warcraft. They've got Marvel. They've got all sorts of cool stuff. I chose fonts that were specific to the shop. So we got dual wield fonts, like we have the two Revens. We've got the Sailor Moon. Yes, the Sailor Moon. Okay, let me be the first to preface this font because I've heard it. It sounds great for Sailor Moon font. I am not a fan of Sailor Moon. Okay? I am not someone who would willingly listen to this font for hours on end. And we got to think, I want to thank Cameron big time because he had to go through listening to that thing. I couldn't do it. I'd have ripped my hair out. That is extremely annoying for the sound that it makes in my mind. For Sailor Moon fans, that font, perfect. That is the exact font you want for Sailor Moon. But for a normal fan like me who maybe didn't like Sailor Moon as much, God no. Just God no. So we have his fonts from Reavers Arsenal. Then we've also got fonts that I'm working on that I did myself. We've got the Trader General, the Desert Hermit, and the Lady Tano. So we've got 3 fonts from my personal work on stuff where I went in and I pulled the sounds and did the editing and everything and learned exactly how labor intense font making was, which is insane. Font making is nuts. I was doing it kind of just to see if I could do it. I can do basic fonts, but I'm not professional at it. We also added in some tracks on the old Hermit Hermit font. Just some, music that I absolutely love to listen to when I'm dueling. That's wicked awesome. So that font, the way it's set up is the font is just a touch quieter than a normal font would be. The reason's because you're supposed to listen to the music. The music is bananas. What's on there for music is you've got the Bleach soundtrack. You've got a couple of other songs from animes. So, I mean, those are what's on that one. Other than that, guys, that's the update for tonight. We are definitely going to be back to doing updates on a regular basis. So yeah. Hold on, we just got a thing. So yeah, we've really come a long way. Sorry about that. Just had to check on that what that was. Just an update from one of the groups. We've been doing a lot, and we were looking really forward to the next couple of months. We're booking Comic Cons left and right. The first one I'm pretty sure that we've booked is in March. So Lady Tano and I are taking off the months of December, January, February. And I say taking off, it's really not us taking off anything but our Comic Con stuff. because we don't have any vacation time left to use to go to the conventions. So basically, when we're at a convention, guys, if it's not close to home for us, we've probably taken a day or two to go and do that convention. So we have 3 or 4 conventions that are within a couple hours of us that we won't need to do that for. But yeah, we've been really lucky with the conventions we've been to. They've been really awesome. We have a couple coming up here in the beginning of the year for us. So Finger Lakes Comic Con in March, which is really awesome. I can't wait to come to see that. That's the first time we'll be there. That's in Geneva, New York. We have, let's see, we have Finger Lakes Comic Con in March. We have Vermont Sci-Fi Fantasy Expo coming in April. I don't believe we have anything planned for May. I believe June is going to be another convention. I don't remember which one off the top of my head. I know Railfest in St. Albans, Vermont is July. AnchorCon in August. Guys, if you're in the western side of New York and you're near Watertown or anything like that, check out AnchorCon when we're there, August 19th through the 21st. They're awesome. We're also planning to do, oh geez, what else? We're also planning to do, I believe, Messina if they have it this year, and we want to get to either Flower City or Salt City, but it depends on what months they're doing it, because we're trying to do a 1 convention a month. That gives us time between conventions to get our next order shipped in, get everything taken care of, get our invoices taken care of, and get everything ready to go for the next convention. We're trying very hard to make sure that our conventions don't overlap each other, because there's a lot of prep that goes into them. And in some cases, we're up until 2, 3 in the morning the week before the convention each day, and then going to work. Yeah, personally done that. Very difficult. Not something I like doing, but something I did because I wanted to make sure we brought our A game. And at every single convention, I can definitely say we brought our A game. And that's what we bring every day on the website. We bring our A game every time we go on the website and we get an order in. That order is put together and is shipped out within 48. Well, let me explain the 48 hours, because that's a misconception to a lot of people. We don't sit on orders on the website. We do not. I have never sat on an order since putting the website up. And let me tell you, putting the website up and getting the orders in, all of our orders are put together and shipped out within 24 hours. The only reason we put 48 on is because if an order comes through at 4 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, our shipping store is closed on Sunday. So you have to wait till Monday to ship it. That's the only reason 24 to 48 hours is on the website. Okay. Anything in stock is shipped out within 24 to 48 hours. And there have been nights during sales where I've been awake putting boxes together and stuff and getting it ready to ship out at 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. And I'm happy to do it, because if I can get the stuff to you guys faster, that's the important thing. The next thing, 4-font boards are pretty good. They come in the exact same system setup that the 9-font boards do. The only difference is that they're 4-font and the speaker's a little quieter and they're a little less responsive. Price differentiation, obviously, because of that, but they still will give you that same beautiful, brilliant light. You're still able to pick your colors. You have 4 fonts to choose from. Pick your favorite. 9-font board, same thing, but it's a lot better in response. RGBX is amazing. And then Xenopixel, guys, get out of town. We had one client reach out to us who bought a Xenopixel, and they were having a slight issue figuring out how to, because they'd gotten into a blade style that they didn't like, and we explained how to get out of it, but they were absolutely fanatic with how awesome it was and how great it was. So if you have the opportunity to pick up a Xenopixel blade from us and a Xenopixel board in a saber, definitely take up that opportunity to do it. And like I said, if you're 50 miles from us, I've said it before and I'll say it again, if you are 50 miles or less from Lake Placid, where we have our main shop, I will drive the board to you in the Saber. I will make a delivery so that you don't pay the shipping cost. Okay, 50 miles. That is how far we are willing to go. Okay, and if one of my buddies was on, I'd pull him into the conference and have him give you guys the whole story. Actually, sometime in the future, I might pull him into the conference and have him give you the whole story about when I first got my shop started. He's an amazing guy. Oh, he's here. He's here. Hold on. Hold on. He's here. Okay. He is here. So I'm going to send him a join the broadcast thing. Hold on 1 second. Invite. Copy to clipboard. I'm sending this to him now. I want him in the broadcast because he tells this story a lot better than I do. He has no camera. Okay. We're going to have him when he has a camera and can do the broadcast. We're going to have him join the broadcast in the future, and we're going to have him come on board. Okay? Because he tells this story way better than I do. And let me tell you, I'm willing to go the distance for everybody. You guys just have to let me know what's going on and what's happening and everything. Because it is ridiculous how awesome it is. In the future, I might pull in a couple people who work with me or who have bought from me, or people who've known me for years to come in and kind of give their testimony from what they've received as far as products from me. But let me tell you, if I can send you guys to any person and tell you to go support them and watch them, other than Sabers, other than coming to us for Sabers, the man that I was talking about, R.W. Martin, has been one of my biggest supporters since I started. Okay. He did so much to help me get my website up and everything like that. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Hey!
Oh, there he is. There he is.
That is so funny. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you fine, bud.
I can't hear anything. Can people hear? Can you hear me? Shake your head. Okay, I can't hear you, so that's fine. Hi. So that's funny. You said if he was here right now, and I'm like, I am. I'm right here. So yes, I bought a saber in the very early beginnings of Starforge sabers, and I had a con like 2 days later, I think it was, and I was fooling around with a lightsaber, using it, and then suddenly it just stopped working, and I'm like, why is this not working? So I called Jim and I said, I need this saber for. It was either the next day or the following 2 days later or whatever. And Jim drove all the way, which is about a 3 hour, 3.5 hour drive, and resoldered my board so that it would work for this Comic Con. So yes, that is a true story. It is the dedication that he has to his customers. So if you buy something from him, before giving him any kind of bad review, if something goes wrong, reach out to him and say, hey, this thing isn't quite right, and he'll make it right. So there's no need to badmouth somebody until you've given them a chance to make it right. And he, like I said, he drove more than 3.5 hours after working a full day of work restarted it, got it working, and the rest is history. And I've gotten a newer saber from him recently, and I have a few more that I need to get at some point. So, yes, I'm
Which
R.W. Martin, and I stand behind Jim and his sabers and his customer service.
absolutely. And RW, if you're looking at sabers now, you got to check out the Ronin
And it's
Collection.
weird. I don't understand why I can't hear you, and my volume is cranked all the way up. So it must be something on my phone. I'm using my phone because I didn't have the ability on my computer at that second to do
That's fine.
anything, but my phone volume is cranked, and I don't know why. It might be something on my phone setting, but I can't hear anything you're saying.
It's possible that this is something from when he's recording. He can't hear us when he's recording. So, thank you, RW. We're going to head out from your testimonial, and we're going to get going on the rest of this live stream. So we're going to pull RW from the studio now, which is great. That was RW Martin. If you guys have a chance and you're looking around for, something to watch, RW Martin is an amazing actor. He's been in movies all across the state. He was in the movie The Ballad of Billy Badass by Elijah Winfrey Studios. On a side note, so was I, but he was one of the starring roles in it. Definitely go check that out. There you have a Facebook page, Ballad of Billy Badass on Facebook. If you get a chance, it's a great movie to watch. It's definitely not a kids movie. It's more like adult, contemporary kind of. Other than that, guys, I want to thank R.W. Martin for jumping on and giving his testimonial because he's an amazing guy. If you are looking for a new set of sabers, if you've got a husband and wife who want a set of sabers, if you've got kids or anything like that, definitely check out the Ronin Collection. We're going to have some awesome stuff added. I want to say hi to the person that said hi to me. Unfortunately, because we're in StreamYard, I can't see who it was. If you're still watching, go ahead and type in your name so that we know exactly who it was. I won't put that part up online on the screen so that so that nobody knows what. Oh, it's Kang. Hey, buddy, how you doing, bud? So yeah, we're creating the Ronin Collection. If you guys were not sure what the Ronin Collection is, it's twin sabers, one long blade, one short blade. We're definitely on familiar territory here with that, and I'm going to show you guys one. I think they're already up there. Yeah, they are. They're already on there. They're already up there. So we got a couple of things coming. It's been pretty cool. RW is still here. He's still on watching us, which is great. I know that RW, if he could have heard us, we could have gone on for hours in conversation with us as far as what we're doing for the shop and everything like that. As I said, this is our holiday special going on right now. We have the Ronin Collection for the Mysterious Ronin going off at $115 for a 4-font set, $200 for a 9-font set, and $395 for Xenopixel, which is, you get 2 Xenopixel sabers at $395. RW, I'm not really sure either, buddy. I mean, it's really amazing. And we're working on a strength test for Xenopixel. We're working on one, and it's going to be interesting because we don't have any idea what to test on yet. We know you guys have seen all the other tests. We want to do something unique and something kind of cool. So we're going to be looking at what possibly up in the North Country we could test that stuff on. We had guys down warmer climates tested on coconuts a couple months back. We had a guy test, there was another shop owner who tested on a pumpkin. So I got to kind of find a North Country method of testing this stuff. Yeah. We got to find a North Country method to test the Xenopixel strength and everything like that. which is insane. Because finding the North Country equivalent of something up here is insane. There's really not much up here unless I want to test it against a Christmas tree. And I really don't want to test it against a Christmas tree, not because I'm afraid it'll break, but because I don't want to get pine tar or pitch on the blade. So we don't want to do that. That's neither here nor there. So we might be looking at like buying some clay pots or something, throwing a Zelda theme song on there and going nuts on some clay pots. So we might be doing something like that. Anyway, guys, keep an eye on the shop. We're doing our winter holiday sale, or anything over $100, you get 10% off using the coupon code HOLIDAY. Yes, and if you have to ask, I'm wearing my Galaxy's Greetings, shirt. This is something my girlfriend bought me. Love it. It's amazing. It's the best thing ever. My wonderful girlfriend bought me this, and I love it. I wear it pretty much as often as I can. But yeah, we're doing some really cool stuff. We got holiday special going on right now. We started it on the 11th. For those of you guys who are looking for the posting for it, I apologize. I apologize for you guys having to scroll through to find the posting. I forgot to throw the photo up. If if you haven't figured it out yet, RW is one of my favorite actors of all time because he quotes stuff, he jokes, he does all sorts of cool stuff. But like I said, if you know someone who's looking for their first saber, or you know someone who wants a really good quality saber for dueling and wants to learn dual wielding and everything like that, send them on to the shop. Right now, you can pick up the 9 font saber from Starforge Sabers for the Ronin Collection mystery box 9 font for 180 for 2 sabers, 1 short sword, 1 long sword. That's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good offer, and that's pretty much what we've been doing is just short sword, long sword, that kind of thing. We've got the what you call it there. We've got Cannon shop sabers in. We definitely want to go with Revan and the Revan Christ, and we've got the Master for the Forge Master Collection saber, the Forge Master combo sabers in the Cannon twins. What the Cannon twins are is 2 sabers that we've put together that kind of go together. Obi-Wan's from Episode 1 and Qui-Gon's. Darth Revans and Jedi Revans, which should have been the Darth Revan, which were reversed. I think they were reversed because Jedi Revan looks way more seriously insane than Darth Revan's. Luke's and Darth Vader's. Obi-Wan's and Darth Vader's might be coming up next. Obi-Wan, Old Ben, and Darth Vader. But we do have a couple Old Ben sabers that came in. We're definitely going to probably toss in 2 of the Secret Apprentice, because we all know those are Star Killer, and we all know the strongest version of Star Killer used 2. So strongest version of most Jedi used 2. So we're definitely going to be doing something like that. In other news, so we have a couple of the old school cross guards. Okay, this is kind of the sad news of the shop. They upgraded the cross guards to be less finicky, I guess is the word, where rather than it being an actual LED, they reflect the lights to the side blades for mirrors. It reduces the light coming out of each blade by about 25% or so. Because it's that way, I've made the decision after a lot of thought and discussing with other shop owners how they feel about it and what their a couple of them actually got them in and checked them out, and they really weren't that, really weren't as bright as the other ones. Because of that, we want to make sure that we're giving you guys the best quality brightness for your blades and giving you sabers that you can be proud of and that you can really have a good time with. Because of that, unless someone really highly requests a crossguard saber, we're no longer going to offer anything less than Xenopixel on crossguards. I understand you guys may be a little, you know, a little taken aback by that, but because they are reduced intensity on the LED, and because they've reduced the shine of the LEDs, we want to make sure that we're giving you guys what you deserve as far as I'm going to just do this. I can't really see anything without my glasses on, but at least you guys will see my face and my eyes. I want to make sure that you all get the best quality saber that you can get. And from what I understand and from the images I've seen, those mirrors reduce the LED brightness, and that's not something that I want to sell. I don't want to give you guys, sorry, I can't see anything without these on. I don't want to give you guys a less than amazing saber. So we have a couple of crossguards still in shop. I'll throw them up on the site for the holiday sale. But once those are out of shop, unless someone specifically asks for an in-hill LED, all of our crossguard sabers are going to be Xenopixel from this point forward. I really was hoping I wouldn't have to do that. I was really hoping that they would go back to the original form, but that doesn't seem to be what's going on right now. That doesn't seem to be the way that things are moving. So until they've changed to a brighter, better lit crossguard saber, this is what we're going to be going with. Xenopixel is still, as always, Xenopixel. It's awesome. So you're still going to get the bright, bright, bright Xenopixel blades for crossguards, but unfortunately, you won't be getting the amazing sabers brightness with the in-hilts because it is just not the same quality as it was. So, being that as it is, all of our crossguards are going to go from in-hill LED to solely Xenopixel, and that's the way it's going to be for a while. Until they do another upgrade or something, we're just not going to be able to do anything other than Xenopixel and the Pixel LEDs, which is a shame because some of the crossguards are awesome. They look amazing, but until the day comes where they change to the new crossguard, change back to the LEDs in each, and we get the super bright LEDs in each crossguard blade, I'm just not comfortable selling you guys a saber that's not super bright on the side or going up the main blade. I want you to have that when you start it, okay? When you start a saber, I love conventions for this. I love to see that look the first time someone starts their saber. It's like the eyes light up, everything is almost dead silent, dead silence, and your eyes light up. And it's like your eyes get real wide. You're holding it out like this. You click the button to start it, and you feel like you've made someone's childhood dream and fantasy come true. I love that. And I know for a fact that the experience would be reduced if it's not the same brightness as it was. So, because of the fact that your experience and uh, the experience as well as the actual saber's brightness is reduced, we aren't going to be selling in-hill LED Xenos or in-hill LED crossguards for a while. Yeah, for those of you who were really hoping to pick a crossguard saber up, we have 2 left. And then after that, we are not going to be doing any more crossguards for a while, except for Xenopixel. Obviously, I'm going to be getting a couple of Xenopixel crossguards and, yeah, just to sell, but we aren't going to be doing in-hill LED crossguards because it's just not the quality that people deserve from us. And I just can't bring myself to not offer that. If they were to increase the brightness, the intensity on the main LED so that nothing was different, then it might be we might be able to do something with that. But as does not seem the case, we're going to go ahead and follow through with this and only have the Xenopixel cross cards. So that being said, guys, that's the live stream for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed finding out the stuff. Hey, Mark. So, guys, this is Mark. Mark is one of the other shop owners. He and I discussed working hard, Jim. Yeah, just going over the crossguard dilemma for Inhilts. Mark and I discussed this at length. He and I were kind of going back and forth on it for a while there. For the most part, I was still on board with the Inhilts, and then we kind of went back and forth. And after talking a little bit about the light being reduced by how much and everything, I decided, you know what, it's better to wait until they upgrade to another in-hill LED than it is to, offer a product that's less than what we were offering before. And, without Mark kind of talking it out with me, I, it was one of those situations where, uh, it was just one of those situations where we kind of wanted to be on kind of a same page thing, because a lot of we know what would happen, because there are some people who were going to buy cross guards from me again. I've sold cross guards to one or two other people, and they intended to buy cross guards again. And if I got a less bright cross guard and shop and explain that that's the new update, people might be upset. So rather than that, I'm switching just solely to Xenopixel cross guards, just because I want to give you guys the best quality, and the best quality light for an in-hill LED cross guard is not taking light away from it. So from after we sell the last two cross guards, the last set, the last next bunch of cross guards we get in is all Xenopixel the entire way, and I think that's probably the best way to go. And I think that yeah, I think that a lot of people in my position would agree with this situation and agree with that decision, because as clients, you guys deserve uh, the absolute best that I can offer. And I do apologize for the Facebook stuff coming through on my during the stream. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that. But as clients, you guys deserve the absolute best I can offer. And if it doesn't match up to the quality of the cross guards we had before, it's not the best. So I want to give you guys the opportunity to get really good sabers from us. And having cross guards that are bright is important. Having cross guards where it's bright saber illumination is important to me. And yeah, so that's the announcement that we're going to be selling these last two cross guards off. They will be going up on the site, and then it's all Xenopixel all the way. That's really the only way we can do it now. Unless something changes and they figure out another solution, we're doing all Xenopixel cross guards from this point out. So, that being said, guys, I want you guys to have a great night. I want you all to have a happy Thanksgiving holiday if I don't talk to y'all prior to that. If you don't celebrate, well, still have a happy week anyway. It's been really great getting back here after our busy convention time season to reconnect with people on here and kind of give you guys an update of what's going on in the shop. Hopefully, you guys are having a good fall and going into a good holiday season. I hope everybody's families are doing well. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I want you guys to have a great holiday. And we will see you guys in a couple of days after the Thanksgiving holiday. So, force be with you guys. Have a great night.